Hello, this is British Harry, and how are you today? I hope you're all well. Today I'm going to be talking about luggage. So when you're going on holiday, you have to think about your check-in luggage and your carry-on luggage. So these two are different sizes. Generally, the check-in luggage is larger. Depending on the airline, it can be different weights. Sometimes it can be up to 22 kg, and your carry-on luggage is much smaller, and the airlines have their specific dimensions for this. So we're going to discuss and have a look at what's in my luggage, and you can tell me what you like to pack. So let's get started. Here we have the check-in luggage and the baby size carry-on luggage. Let's have a look inside here. And it's fairly messy, but when I travel, I like to fold the items of clothing up. Sometimes I would roll the items up to make a lot more space. Let me know, how do you pack? Are you a very neat packer, or do you just throw things or shove things into the suitcase? And then carry-on luggage. Got my laptop in there, but I would fill a lot more things into the carry-on luggage. Can you tell me what this is? Good, this is a t-shirt. So for example, if I'm going on a holiday for a week, I would take 7 t-shirts. And let me know, how many t-shirts would you take? When it comes to deciding what type of t-shirts to take, I would take the items of clothing that I wear regularly, because it just makes it easier for me when it comes to packing. Also, it depends on the weather, so the type of material is important as well. What are these called? Good. These are shorts. So you can have different type of shorts. You can have normal shorts, or you could have swimming shorts, which would have an inner layer. What is this called? So this is a bit of a tricky one. I wouldn't call this a t-shirt because it doesn't have any sleeves. So I would call this a sleeveless t-shirt. In America, they may call this a tank top. It could also be called a vest in the UK. But really, for me, a vest is something which has even thinner shoulders. What about this? Yes, this is a shirt. We've got different type of shirts as well. This is a more casual shirt. And this is a more formal shirt. So say, for example, you're going out to a nice restaurant, I would choose the more formal shirt over the informal shirt. We have a jumper. This has a nice zip. I tend to prefer jumpers that have zips because, especially during winter or even summer, it's easy to take off the items of clothing. Now, what is this called? You could call it a jacket. I prefer to call this a hoodie because it has a hoodie here. It has a zip here. What about this? Yes, this is a baseball cap. Now, what are these? Good. These are flip-flops. So rather than sandals, which I'll show you in a second, I would call these flip-flops. And here we have sandals. So I guess for men especially, I refer to Sandals are that is something that has straps. So they have straps here as opposed to the flip-flops, which you could call sandals if you wanted to, but it's a personal preference. Now, what would you call these? So there are two of them. So I would say a pair of socks. Excellent. Well done. What would you call these? In America, you would call them sneakers. In the UK, we call them trainers. When it comes to your carry-on luggage, what kind of things do you like to pack? I like to take my laptop, toothbrush, toothpaste, maybe some paracetamol, sunblock. Now, the airlines have different rules. If it's sometimes if it's a liquid that's 100 ml, for example, 100 milliliters, then they will give you a clear bag to put these things into. So it's nice practice to separate that before you get to the airport. So it's a lot easier rather than having to rummage through everything to get it out and panicking. A few interesting things that you might like to take. Firstly, these are travel earplugs. So if I show you here, so these can be quite useful, especially if you suffer from ear pain during altitude, during a flight. So let me know, do you suffer from ear pain? What kind of things do you like to use to help you? A lot of people say that you should chew chewing gum or try to yawn, and that can help to unplug your ears and reduce the pain. Another very useful item is this. So this is protection, is RFID protection, and a lot of credit cards, for example, are contactless. Even when you go to a hotel, they may give you a card to access your room, maybe to access the safe. And I like to put those cards into this. So this is a sleeve here, and you can easily put it into here, put it into your wallet or to your pocket, into your pocket, and it stops people from cloning or tapping your card. This is a nice travel bag where you can put your passports into it and you can tie it around your waist, and I think it's very nice and it gives me peace of mind when I'm traveling because I know all the time where my passports and my valuables are. I also pack travel plugs, power bank, my headphones, a book or a magazine. A lot of these things come in really handy, especially when you're waiting for a connecting flight. So let me know, when you're traveling, what kind of things do you like to pack? Firstly, in your check-in luggage and also your carry-on luggage. So when you get to the airport, how do you spend your time? Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next lesson. Thank you, and bye-bye.